You wake up, and before your feet even touch the ground, something is already deciding your day. It's not your goals. It's not your dreams. It's your money. You check your phone, not for messages, not for inspiration, but for your balance. That number quietly tells you what's possible today and what isn't. You don't call it fear. You call it being careful. But look closer. Every decision you make is filtered through limitation. You think twice before buying food. You calculate transport in your head before stepping outside. You delay things that could improve your life just because the timing doesn't feel right. And slowly, without realizing it, you stop living freely. You start living within invisible boundaries. This is the level most people never question because it feels normal. Everyone around you is doing the same thing, managing, adjusting, surviving. So you assume this is just how life works. But here's what most people miss. You're not just reacting to money. You're being shaped by it. The way you think becomes smaller. The risks you're willing to take shrink. Even your confidence starts depending on numbers in an account. And the dangerous part? You start believing that the only thing separating you from a better life is more money. So you say, if I just earn more, everything will change. But that belief is incomplete, because more money doesn't automatically create a better life. It simply amplifies who you already are. If you're controlled at this level, you'll still feel controlled at the next, just with bigger numbers. That's the trap. Most people don't escape this level because they're focused on increasing income instead of upgrading identity. They try to solve a mindset problem with money. And that never works, because before you ever reach the next level of wealth, you have to first see the level you're currently stuck in. And most people never even realize they're stuck. You tell yourself this is temporary, that this phase, this stress, this constant calculation is just something you'll outgrow. But days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and nothing really changes. Because survival doesn't just drain your money, it drains your thinking. At this level, every decision feels urgent. You're not choosing what's best. You're choosing what's possible right now. Cheap over quality. Fast over smart. Now over later. You're always reacting. Something comes up, you fix it. Another expense appears. You adjust. Another problem, you solve it barely. There's no space to breathe. No space to plan. And definitely no space to think long term. That's why most people stay here. Not because they're lazy, not because they're not trying, but because survival mode forces you into a loop. You earn, you spend, you recover, you repeat. Again, and again, and again. It's not just a cycle, it's a system. And the longer you stay in it, the more it rewires you. You become more cautious, more defensive, more afraid to lose what little you have. So when opportunities come, you hesitate. Because risk feels dangerous when you don't have a safety net. Even if that opportunity could move you forward, you still pull back. That's the hidden cost of survival. It doesn't just limit your money, it limits your ability to escape. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Working harder alone won't save you. Because survival isn't just about income. It's about how you use what you earn. Two people can make the same amount of money. One stays stuck. The other slowly breaks out. What's the difference? One is only trying to survive. The other is trying to build. Even if it's small, even if it's slow, they think differently. Instead of asking, how do I get through this month? They start asking, what can I do today that makes next month easier? That one shift is the beginning of escape. Because the moment you stop living only for today, you take your first step out of survival. You made it out. Or at least, it feels like you did. You're no longer panicking before every purchase. Your bills get paid. Your needs are covered. For the first time in a while, you can breathe. And that feeling? It's dangerous. Because stability doesn't feel like a trap. It feels like success. You tell yourself, this is good. I'm okay now. And that's exactly where things slow down. At this level, your life becomes predictable. Income comes in. Expenses go out. A little is saved. Repeat. It's clean. It's controlled. But it's also stagnant. You're no longer desperate enough to change. But you're not uncomfortable enough to grow. So you settle into routine. Wake up. Work. Spend. rest, repeat. Nothing is wrong, but nothing is improving either. And the scariest part? You start building a life you can't risk losing. Now you have responsibilities, expectations, a standard to maintain. So when an opportunity shows up, something risky, something uncertain, something that could actually move you forward, you hesitate because now you have something to protect. This is where most people unconsciously choose safety over growth. Not once, but over and over again. They avoid starting that business. They delay learning that high-income skill. They ignore investments because it's too risky, not realizing standing still is the real risk, because stability slowly turns into a ceiling. Years pass, nothing changes, and one day you look up and realize you're not struggling anymore, but you're not getting anywhere either. That's the silent trap of this level. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't pressure you. It just quietly keeps you exactly where you are. But a few people notice it. They feel the stagnation. They sense the ceiling. And they make a different decision. They choose discomfort again. They choose to sacrifice convenience. To invest when it's not comfortable. To learn when it's not required. They stop asking, how do I maintain this life? And start asking, what do I need to risk to grow beyond it? Because the truth is, you don't reach the next level by staying comfortable. You reach it by being willing to outgrow the life that currently feels good enough. This is where everything starts to shift, but not in the way people expect. There's no sudden breakthrough, no instant success, no moment where everything just clicks. Instead, there's friction. At this level, you start doing things that don't immediately pay off. You're learning skills that don't give you money today. You're investing small amounts that feel insignificant. You're building things nobody is paying attention to. From the outside, it looks like nothing is happening. But internally, everything is changing. You stop thinking like someone who needs money now, and start thinking like someone who is building something that pays later. That shift is powerful, but it comes with a cost. You become different. Your priorities change. Your habits change. Even your conversations change. While others are focused on spending, you're focused on multiplying. While others want quick wins, you're thinking long-term. And because of that, you start to feel alone. People don't fully understand what you're doing. Some think you're overthinking. Others think you're doing too much. They'll say things like, why not just enjoy your money? Why are you stressing yourself? But they don't see what you see. They don't see the future you're building. This is the level where most people quit. Not because it's too hard, but because it's too quiet. There's no validation here. No applause. No immediate reward. Just effort and belief. Over and over again. You post content. No views. You learn skills. No income yet. You invest. No big returns. And it tests you. Because now the question isn't, do you want more money? It's, can you stay consistent without results? That's what separates people here. The ones who go back, return to comfort. The ones who continue, start to notice something small. Momentum, a skill clicks, an opportunity appears, a small result shows up. It's not big, but it's proof. Proof that time can multiply effort. Proof that consistency compounds. And once you see that, you can't unsee it, because now you understand something most people never truly grasp. You don't get rich by working more. You get rich by building things that grow without you. And that realization is what prepares you for the next level. At this stage, success becomes real. You start earning money even when you're not actively working because you've built a system, like a brand, content, or skill that generates income on its own. This creates true leverage and freedom from trading time for money. But with that freedom comes new pressure. You're now responsible for the system, its results, and its stability. If it fails or slows down, it's on you. So your focus shifts from working more to building better, stronger systems, smarter decisions, and automation. Over time, your life becomes less tied to constant effort and more dependent on structure. You gain control over your time, but also face a deeper question. If money is no longer the main goal, what is? This level reveals that success isn't the final destination. It's just the start of a deeper search for purpose.